Hello, welcome to my channel. I want to say a big thank you to Jean Minton, one of my followers, who sent me a hand-painted Christmas card of a house, and it was beautifully done. Well done, Jean. And it must be my house because it's got my number on the door, I notice. So thank you so much for that. I love it. I absolutely love it. I put it up as a Christmas decoration, actually. It's sitting on my bookshelf. It looks lovely. Because it's so close to Christmas, I can't speak today. I'm playing. I wanted to show you you can use an old canvas. You can reuse something you've already painted over. I was having a bad day when I painted this, and I hid it in a corner afterwards, and I just found it and thought, that's good, I can use that one. So I got out my bucket of acrylic gesso and painted over the canvas to give me a surface of some kind. There is a lot of texture. I used a large flat brush, and I was expecting a bumpy surface, I've got to say. I don't know why I didn't notice all the drips, or I would have got the sander out and sanded some of those off, or I might have even taken a knife to them and scraped them off. It's not always easy to do, though. And I liked the texture. I like to have that in my background. It gives a painting substance. So anyway, I didn't let the gesso dry. I tell you, I was really just playing today, messing around. And I wasn't doing anything that would teach you anything good. So, look at this with half an eye. The gesso was still wet, and as I put the paint on, it paled and smoothed it out, and I sort of almost got a background without putting white on. I pulled out a few long leaf strokes. I did put some sap green paint on my brush to do this. It's just background leaves. Some of them will survive, most of them won't. But it all adds texture. It's all about texture as far as I'm concerned. I like my paintings to look sort of crusty with paint, as though I've really piled it on. I have recently started painting with palette knives. I just do the occasional one here and there, and I really enjoy it. It gives me even thicker paint. I have to explore that medium using paint and paste. Here I'm just using paint. I'm not adding anything to it, just water. Oh, and that's the other thing I should tell you. I'm using water mixable oils. I usually paint in acrylic these days because I know most people do. But my favorite medium is water mixable oils. I just love the way it sort of mixes right on the canvas and gives me added things that I didn't put in myself, but just add to the painting. I love to do that. It's a little serendipity. As I said, I'm skipping through this painting. It's rather long. It's on a larger canvas than I usually use. And at some point, I decided I did not want to have the stems showing, but put them into a silver bowl. Now, the trick with silver bowls is to have several shades of grey and stark white, the whitest white you can, and to show the reflection of whatever is in the bowl in the surface of the bowl. A yellow rose, you put a yellow blush onto the bowl. A pink rose, you put a pink blush onto the bowl. And that's what makes silver look silver. You also have to stand that silver bowl on something, so you put a dark shadow underneath it. And you pull the strokes downwards when you're putting in the reflection. I'm not quite sure why I've forgotten. I knew years ago, but I don't know now. But it does make the reflection look more realistic. And if I like nothing else in this painting, I do like the silver bowl. I think it turned out really nicely. And actually, I quite like the whole painting. It is rough. It's very rough. It's very slapdash. But it's one I think I will put on my wall. And I might sell the prints on Etsy or, on Etsy. on my CarolAnn's RT items. I'll put a link in the description, just in case you like it too. To make the whole painting look a little looser, I added some dots that are maybe a flower of some kind, just sort of hanging over the edges. And I put in a couple of twigs as well. I'll show you the picture at the end. I think this is about all I have to show you. I don't want to bore you to death. I really love the way that silver bowl turned out. As you can see, I've got some twigs in there as well. It just adds a little bit of looseness to the whole painting. The whole painting is tremendously loose anyway. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please try and take the time to subscribe and like. That helps the algorithm find my channel, and it helps my channel grow. And thank you to everyone who's already done that. You've been so helpful to me. And I'll see you next time. Maybe after Christmas. Christmas is my holiday. And I don't know what I'll be painting, but I'll see you after Christmas probably. And thank you very much for watching. And have a very Merry Christmas. Bye for now.